He has done well, but he hasn't got chalk.
Another nice bowl there by Xavier. Just not quite there, but still a good bowl. Yeah, another good bowl by Mark. Is a good positioning bowl back there.
Just pushing that bowl of cats a little closer to the kitty.
Not a bad looking bowl going down here, John.
It's a good line. Going to sit just behind the kitty for 2, I'd say.
Yeah, that's a great bowl. Great bowl by Greg Brown. Matt will be searching for this one.
Yeah, you can be certain of that.
He's played it pretty well. Oh, that's a cracker of a bowl. Just going to be a bit short, but cracker of a bowl still.
Well, it looks like Chris's team's holding 2 shots here, you'd say, Chris?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a challenging end for Potts, but he's certainly got the capabilities of getting shot.
Oh, he played some brilliant bowls in that previous game. Took a shot out and then drew a shot. Never easy, driving and then drawing, but he managed to do so. So we'll have a good look and see what he does with his first bowl in the first end.
I'd like to thank you also, John, for reminding him of those shots against us. He did play very well, though. Just hanging a bit, that one.
Yeah, you just got to pick the line, don't you? Without the roll-up, it's a bit of guesswork with the first couple of bowls.
That's for sure.
Chris with his very distinctive delivery.
Yes, he's had a big week this week, Chris, with the pairs.
Yeah.
And now in the finals for the 4, so should be pretty happy with himself. It's a good try by Pods, but unlucky then.
Well, Chris unhappy with that, suggesting he wasn't there after it left his hand, and
Yeah, looks like Chris Young's side's picked up 3 on that end, so good
was
starter.
it was a 3, was it?
I think so.
Yeah, it's a 3 or a 4. I couldn't tell. It was a 4.
Definitely a 4. That's a real good start.
So 4 to Chris Young's team, and 0 to Paul O'Donnell at this stage after end 1.
Yeah, nice bowl there from Cat. About Jack High, great bowl.
Two good bowls there, Chris.
Yeah, great bowls by Cat. Donnie looks on a pretty good track at the moment, John.
Yeah, better weight than his first bowl if he can get around, and he has.
No, he's played it pretty well.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, good bowl. Yeah, nice bowl from Mark then. Good position just behind Jack. And a bad looking bowl here from Xavier. Just falling a little bit short, but it's a good line.
Yeah, just falling a bit short. The line was excellent.
Yeah, he's a great little bowler, young Xavier. There's a good looking bowl here by Greg. Oh, great home. Great bowl, Greg.
Yeah, it's a great bowl. Always very considered delivery, isn't it? He really takes his time and calculates what's required.
Yeah, I think quite a few of us can learn from Greg. He's got a very deliberate stance. It's a good bowl by Matt.
I reckon that's taken shot. Oh, it's very close, isn't it?
Oh, very, very close. No, that was a bit unlucky. The ball fell back and
Chris happy with this bowl of Greg's.
Yeah, that's two good bowls by Greg.
Yeah, and Pod just saying they're just the one down, so...
Yeah, Matt just needs a touch on his own and he'll be in for shot. He's played it pretty well. Little glide. Oh, bad luck. Good try. Oh, it's nice having a bit of that sun come out this afternoon for the grand final, isn't it, John?
Yeah, look, I'm just noticing it. We've got a magnificent position here in the commentator's tent because we've got the sun just streaming in when it is poking out from behind the clouds. And it is, it's lovely now in the sun. All right, Chris's first bowl on this second end. Weight looks very good.
Yeah, I reckon Pods might just follow that one down yet. Matt's just a bit confused on whose bowls are whose at the moment, but I'm sure they'll sort it out as the game goes on.
Yeah, I reckon that's pretty easily done, isn't it? You have a quick look and can see a white bowl. He assumed it was theirs, but Pod was onto it.
Oh, that was so close, but very good bowl by Pods.
Very explicit directions there from Greg, so can be no complaints from Chris about expectations for this bowl. He's happy with it.
Yeah, I don't think that one's in front of Pods' eye, that one, so I dare say he'll play the same shot again.
Yeah, just trying to push that bowl of Matt's up. Is that the idea?
I reckon so.
He's got the weight for the shot, but not sure that he's happy with the line.
No, it looks like it's a another end to Chris Young's side.
Yeah, 3 bowls are out at this stage. And measuring for a fourth. Right, 4 shots on that end, so that's 8 to Chris Young's team. And Pod's still waiting to score. We're on to the third end.
Yeah, Chris would be pretty happy with the way the boys are bowling at the moment. 2 fours and 2 ends. It's a great start, especially it's only over 12 ends. So
yeah, look, it's hard to get multiples normally, and to get 2 fours, it's a very grand start.
Mm. Yeah, it's a handy bowl there, John, from captain the first one.
Yeah, slightly longer end than they played on the last end. We'll see how the players adjust. Yeah, Pod's happy with that bowl. They're still a little short of the jack, aren't they? It's a bit hard to tell from here, but a metre or so.
Yeah, I think you're right there, John. I think Cat might just be holding at the moment. It was quite deceiving then, John. It looked like it was beginning to be right in the kitty then, but just fell that metre short.
Well, there are 4 bowls in a very tight group there, Chris. But I don't think the shot bowl's been played just yet.
I think you're right there, John. It heaps room to draw. We'll see how Mark goes now. Not on a bad track. Just hanging, but still a pretty good bowl there, though.
And Xavier just missing his line there. Can be the case when you're looking for a bit more weight. Mark getting some applause from Chris.
Yeah, it's a very good bowl there by Mark. Well corrected. And a good position as well. So well bowled for him. I'm sure Xavier now just on the mat. I'm sure he'll correct well on his second bowl.
Well, that is very good bowling from Greg Brown.
Yes, anything behind Jack on such a long end is an excellent bowl. So Matt's going there pretty close though. Might just hang out, I think, though.
Yeah, it's been the case on that hand quite a bit, Chris, that players tend to be a bit wide.
Yeah, that's 2 really good bowls there by Greg Brown.
Well, he's picked up the kitty with that and pushed the bowl back, so they'd be holding 3 at this stage. So plenty of pressure on Matt Neal with this bowl, needing something in the head. Bit unlucky with that bowl that he hit a shorter bowl and has landed short of the kitty.
Yes, his weight was spot on, I reckon. It's just a bit unlucky. We'll lead up the skippers now and see what they can do in this end. This looks like another good track.
You're just wondering on the weight here.
There's John. That one actually could be a bit of a nuisance bowl there for Pods. Interesting to see what he plays now.
Hanging out a little bit wide.
Interesting what Pods plays now. Any contact on that shot bowler puts the kitty right back to where his first ball was.
So Matt asking for him to come through the bowls there situated at the front to draw. Quite a few bowls to get through.
Yeah, it was a bit of a tough shot for him to play.
That was tough, all right. And I think it looked like 4 down that Matt was indicating.
Yeah, it wasn't
4? Yeah, it looks like 4.
Yeah, Chris Young's side certainly had a unbelievable start, winning the first 3 ends, 4 on each end. So
yeah,
take a bit for the peg back now, but the boys in Pod's side should be able to get there with a bit of luck.
Well, it might be just a matter of winning the mat, changing the length, finding something that suits them. Good bowl from Cat. Good opener. Yeah, applause from the gallery for that bowl from Donny.
Yeah, that was a brilliant bowl by Donny. Mark's on a pretty good track here, just under Donny's. He's pretty close.
Yeah. I think he's done enough to push that bowl of Cats up closer to the kitty. Chris suggesting they were holding 1. So plenty of opportunities with this bowl from Mark Bowles. Take the jack, push the opposition bowl out, push his own bowl up.
Oh, that's a great bowl there from young Greg.
Yeah, well, Chris picked it out of the hand, telling Greg it was a good bowl. It was barely down the green, and he's taken second shot with that. I think they'd be holding two.
Yeah, from here, John, it looks like two.
Yeah. Chris Young asking for quite a degree of precision from Greg Brown with this particular bowl. Wanting the edge of Greg's first bowl with this bowl.
Looks like he's played it pretty well.
Chris is congratulating the bowl. Oh, he's happy. He's happy that it's behind the kitty.
Yeah, no, that's a real good bowl.
Yeah.
Real good bowl. It's a nice looking bowl here from Matt.
This is a good bowl.
Oh, that's a great bowl, isn't it? Wonder Matt. Great bowl. Well, it certainly looks like one to Matt from here.
I think so, and I think Chris Young was indicating one down for their team. That was a brilliant shot from Chris Young. He managed to push that bowl out of Matty Neal's. Now holding one. Two down, says Matt Neal. So great bowl from Chris Young. One down to two up.
John, that's a good turnaround, isn't it?
Oh, it's huge. So Matt and Pod are having a discussion here with Pod's last bowl to come. It is an important end. It's just our fourth end, but they've yet to score, and it's important for them to score and perhaps get the mat, get a chance to change the length.
Yeah, I think you're right there, John. I mean, it is important in for Pods and the boys, and it'll just settle the nerves a little bit.
That's right. So a 2 there to Chris Young's team, taking them to 14.
Yes, John, they've certainly started off well, haven't they?
Oh, they certainly have. That's a commanding lead at this stage. Kat Gordon just throwing the kitty. It's my opportunity to ask you, Chris, a little bit about your club, Ununda. Is that how I pronounce it?
Udunda, that's correct.
Udunda, yes, I forgot the D. Udunda. Now, I know it's north of Adelaide, but how far north of Adelaide is it?
We're probably looking about 85, 86 k's north of Adelaide.
Oh, right, okay.
Small town, bowling club, got a membership around about 64 players.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a great country club. Now, it's another nice start by Kat.
Oh, that is a great bowl. That's just what you want from a lead, isn't it?
Oh, it's just perfect, spot on.
So what am I likely to find at Udunda when I come visiting there, Chris? Is it farming land? Is it winery area? What would it be?
No, it's all farming land.
All farming?
All farming land up there. If you come 40 k's back towards Adelaide, you're in the Barossa Valley, so that's where all the vineyards are.
Yeah. And what's grown up around Udunda?
There's a fair bit of wheat growing up around Udunda.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just been a bit of a hard year this year without the rain, but I think everyone's the same this year. It's just not getting the rain to get the crops in.
Right. And have there been good seasons up until now? I know some other farmers more locally have had good seasons up until this year.
No, you're pretty well spot on there. It's been pretty good. Another good bowl by Kat there, John.
Yeah.
Just a little bit wide, but still not a bad bowl.
Yeah.
It's be a nice bowl by Mark. Anywhere just behind is always going to be a good bowl.
Yeah, and I think that's what Chris was asking for.
Davey's got a lovely delivery. Bowl's not too bad.
Greg is a study in concentration when he's on the mat, with a lot of precision with each bowl. He's bowled well.
Yes, but you can see it's paying off because he's around the mark every end so far. So I think we could all we'll take our bit of time on the mat.
Yeah.
No, that's a great second bowl.
It's a great bowl, and Chris was congratulating Greg before the bowl had made its way halfway down the rink. Well, we've got plenty of spectators here at the Waterville Bowls Club, many of them inside the club with good viewing from inside the club where the heaters are on. It's lovely and warm.
Yes, I can see quite a few of the Dunder boys up there watching through the glass, so they'll be enjoying themselves.
Chris close with his bowl.
Yes, I think Paul will be certainly looking to trying to make contact with that shot bowl, pushing it back.
So Greg indicating that they're holding 3. I think Pod's last bowl pushed that bowl of Chris Young's up a little further.
It looks like he's drawn another one.
That's a very good bowl.
Oh, it's great bowling.
Possibly a bit of a target. See what Pod has in mind here, whether he's going to draw or drive.
Yeah, I think my money on him playing just over a yard over, breaking it up. John, I'm not sure what they indicate. They look like a 3.
It looked like a 3. It looked like a 3, and yet I thought there was 4 there, but to me it looked like a 3. Putting 3 down until such time as I learn it's otherwise, but bit of a difference in scores at this stage. 17 shot difference, making it very tough for Pod's team. Cat with his first bowl, he's put a lot of pressure on the team.
Yeah, he's bowling well, isn't he?
First bowl, and he's done it again, I think.
Yeah, it's another great start by Cat. Leading beautifully. Yeah, another good ball by Cat. Oh, that's a magnificent ball by Cat. Yeah, that's a bit unlucky there from Donny. He had a good weight.
He did have good weight, and it was a good line. It's always frustrating, isn't it, when you hit your short bowl.
Yeah, nice looking bowl. Matt, the skipper certainly likes it. It's just going to come behind. Yeah, that's a really good spot there. Oh, that's a great.
Well done to Xavier.
Yeah, that's a cracker of a bowl on young Xavier.
It's a toucher in the ditch, and going to be an interesting set of bowls to get onto that kitty. It's just about on the margin of the rink.
Yeah, it'd be a tough one for the boys to draw, but at least it's now out in the open, so hopefully Xavier can nail it with his second one. Nice bowl from Matt, though. Yeah, that's a good bowl.
Beautiful bowl. From Mark Bowles. Xavier back on the mat.
And that was a really good try there from Matt Neal.
Yeah, picking up second shot, it appears. Greg trying to correct with his second bowl and leaving it a bit short. Real test of skill here, isn't it, Chris, for skippers? The kitties moved out onto the margin of the rink, and
Yeah, certainly will test the skill level out. There's also a fair bit of pressure on Pods at the moment. Not yet scored yet, so he'll be looking for his first shot. It was a very close miss from Chris Young. 2 good bowls, though.
Okay, so Pod hoping to sit the shot bowl here. They've got second and third shot.
Yes, he's watching it carefully. It's going to be close, I think. Oh, just missing, but great try, though.
So that's 1 to Chris Young's team. They're on 18. On to end number 7.
Another good start for Cat. He should be pretty pleased the way he's bowling at the moment. Donny's got a good looking bowl here. This is a great bowl by young Donny. And unlocker. That's a fantastic bowl. Well done, Donny. Yeah, good bowl by Donny. He's one on, one behind, so it's a good, good first 2 bowls. Chris Young's watching this one come in by Mark. That's a great looking bowl from Mark. That's a good bowl by Xavier. Jack high. Mark looks like he's on another good track.
Chris Young's team are persisting with the longer ends, and I think it's paying off for them, isn't it, Chris?
Oh, that's for sure. This looks like another good bowl by Greg.
Yeah, look, two fabulous bowls.
Matt looks like he's got a reasonably good bowl here.
Yeah,
Just needs to bend. Yeah, that's a great bowl by Matt.
Enough.
I reckon it might just be enough.
Might be enough to. He's pushed Donny's bowl up.
Well, that's unbelievable. You don't see the kitty jump the banks, but it's a good hit by Chris Young. It's a kitty now. He spotted back on the tee. And Pods' team is actually holding two at the moment, indicated by Matt Neal. Looks like Pods has played this pretty well.
Yeah, looks like it's 3 to Pod's team. So they're on the board. 3 to Paul O'Donnell. And 18 for Chris Young. And we're on to the 8th end.
Yeah, I think Paul will be looking for a few more threes over the next couple of ends.
Yep.
It's interesting to see the length hasn't really changed that much.
No, the mat's up a little bit, but it's probably a little bit shorter than it has been.
That's a good bowl by Donny. Yeah, it's a great bowl by Xavier. Probably about 6 inches behind the jack, but great bowl.
Chris applauding this bowl.
Yeah, good bowl by Mark. Didn't get shot, but it's coming to a good resting position just behind the jack. John, I reckon Xavier's got a pretty good track again here.
Yeah, he has. He might have dropped a bit of weight, that's all, but
And John, still heaps of rooms to draw here for Matt. So get one in closer to put the pressure back on Chris Young's side.
yeah, good line.
Yeah, it looks a good bowl here, John, from Matt Neal.
Yep.
Just get around the front ones. Yeah, that's a good bowl.
So Xavier's still holding shot at this stage. Mark bowls with the second shot. Chris happy with the bowl. Let's see where it comes to rest.
Yeah, his weight looks really good, John. Oh, that's a magnificent bowl.
Yep. One to Chris Young's team.
I can't believe the weather in Warrnambool this week's been fantastic.
It's been brilliant, hasn't it? I mean, we've had the tiniest little shower at one stage, but otherwise it's been fine. The greens have played very well, and we haven't had a lot of wind.
No, which is unusual for Warrnambool.
It is unusual for Warrnambool. Pod with his first bowl. And I think he's pushed one of Kat's bowls up a little closer, but not into shot, I don't believe.
No, I think Chris Young's side's just holding the one shot at the moment. Oh, that was...
A very fortunate wick, as it turns out. They'll be holding two now.
Yeah, the dreaded slide.
Mm-hmm.
But he had weight to be there, so good result. Yes, John, this is a tough shot for Pod's only having the one bowl on the head. He's got to be careful he doesn't take his own out.
Yeah, lot of risk and not a lot of reward. Okay, he's played with a bit of weight.
Oh, that was just unlucky then for Pods. Good play to
Yeah.
bowl. Yes, you can see there Greg's looking to get Chris to push that one through. Maybe pick up another 3 or 4 if that can be achieved.
It was a very fine shot. It just got a little rub as it came through, and they picked up one. So Paul O'Donnell still on 3, and Chris Young's team moving to 19, with 4 ends to go.
Yeah, 4 ends to go, John. It's still doable. All just need to be around the jack and put a bit of pressure on Chris, but it's still doable.
If they throw in the long end, well, it's longish, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this has worked for them. Yeah, Chris happy with that first bowl from Cat.
Yeah, he's been bowling very well on these long ends, hasn't he?
Well, he's got chalk on that very first bowl. That's putting pressure.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not a bad reply there from Donny. He's behind Jack, so always handy back there.
Right, Cat looking to double the dose here, and Chris is applauding the bowl. Wow.
Yeah. Wow, that's 2 great bowls by Cat.
2 touches, 2 bowls, 2 touches.
The 2 good bowls by Cat. Just sprung the kitty out, so it does give Johnny a bit of a look at it now on his forehand.
So Chris asking Mark Bowles to change the head up a little bit, hoping to move the bowl and perhaps push the kitty back a little. I think he'd be happy. Oh, well, it was a fair attempt.
Yeah, it was a good attempt. Just left a bit of a target there now, though. That wind's just starting to get a bit now, John, so it's might play a little bit of havoc on their bowls, but it's not too bad at this stage.
Well, Mark Bowles with the bowl that I think Chris was asking for, that was to push the kitty back a little way, but unfortunately it's pushed it back to Donnie Neal's bowl, which is at the back. So Pod's team holding 1 at this stage.
Yes, Mark's just shaking his head a little bit after that last bowl of his, but it's still a great try, though.
That's a good try. And look, that's bowls, isn't it?
Yeah, that's for sure. Xavier hasn't played this one too bad at all. Yeah, that's a great bowl.
Great bowl from Xavier.
Yeah.
Got some chalk.
Great bowl by the young fella.
Chris liking the bowl.
Yeah, it's looking close, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, that's a mighty try.
That was a very good try. Now he just turned away and away from Xavier's bowl there.
So I think Matt be just trying to move that jack a little bit behind Xavier's just to hide it. It's pointing very, very well.
Yeah, it's a good line.
Yeah, it's a good ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, good ball by
Second
Matt.
shot. Yeah, Greg was pretty close with that bowl.
Yeah, it's a good ball by Greg. You know, Matt's still playing the forehand. Probably still looking to move that kitty just behind. Davis just to hide it. Played it badly.
This is good. He's just...
Yeah, good ball. I think it could be possibly thrown now. I can't see Chris Young being short on this one. I think he'll play a bit of
hoping to put the bowls up closer. Yeah, just missed.
positive. Doesn't look too bad there, Jim.
Oh, yeah, he wanted another metre. I think he's behind.
Yeah.
So it's 2 for Paul O'Donnell's team. They go to 5. Chris Young on 19. Okay, just 3 hands to go.
Yeah, and that's a great bowl.
Yeah, Todd's team preferring a slightly shorter length. I think it's a length that suits Ed Gordon, though. Having seen him play before.
Yeah, he's played it pretty well again, Cat.
So Cat playing the backhand just to get around that bowl of Johnny's. And a good change of weight.
Yeah, that's a great bowl by Cat. Change of hands. Very good. Probably just about a foot short from Kitty. Looks like another good bowl by Mark Wells.
Yeah, they'll be holding 2 at this stage.
It looks like it's pretty well pointed, John. Not too far away, I think.
Yeah, Matt's happy with the delivery as it came down. Weight's pretty good.
Yeah, Mark's on another good track here, John. Yeah, that's 2 good bowls by Mark Wells.
Yeah, well, he was asked to add 2 or 3 feet. That's exactly what he did.
So, John, even though Mark's had a great second bowl, being Jack High, it's going to give Matt something to look at. Come
Yeah,
off.
it does. That's right.
Yeah, Matt on the mat again. He had a good first bowl, just missing.
It only just missed, didn't it? Let's see what he does with this second bowl.
It's got good weight again, very good weight. Just hanging out for him.
Chris applauding the bowl. And I think we can see why. I think they would be holding 4 at this stage. Chris certainly able to anticipate a bowl straight out of the hand by the looks of things. He's often applauding a bowl before it's got a couple of metres down the ring.
He's got a good eye for length, hasn't he? He hasn't been too far wrong with his judgment today.
It's very good.
I think Paul again, if he's still trying to look at that wing bowl, come off that, move Kitty back a little bit. Weight by Pods, unlucky. Christian spent too much time on the mat then.
No, he doesn't ever spend a lot of time on the mat, does he?
No, it's come to a good home though.
Yeah, it's
Donnie's back there.
good catch. The pod playing with a little bit of weight.
It's a good bowl. Clean a couple out now. Yeah, another good bowl there by Chris. Like 4 from here.
I heard a call of 4. 1, 2. They've settled on 2. Chris Young's team 21. Paul O'Donnell 5. 2 ends to go.
Yeah, so I need to score a couple of 8s here to make it a...
Yeah, so just doing my arithmetic too, Chris, and 2 8s to draw, really. So we may find that this is the last end.
It will certainly be a tough order for Pods to pick up a couple of 8s.
So particularly with this bowl of cats.
Yeah, that's another good bowl.
That's a great bowl.
Donnie's got a pretty good crack here.
Yeah, it's a good bowl.
Yeah, that's a great bowl. Well done.
Now, I'm going to watch to see if Cat follows his bowl down. I'm interested in his running style. Unfortunately, we're not going to see the running style.
going to see the running style, but that's not the bowl by Cat.
Yeah.
No, they've got their 8 they need.
Yep. Well, the observation I made of Cat's running style was that there was a lot of movement of arms and legs, and yet he didn't seem to be moving a great distance.
A laugh on the midi. He's looking at it. It's like on a reasonably good track.
Coming in,
He's got a good home. Just 30 out behind.
maybe with the bowl.
He just had a bit of a break. Still a good home though.
I imagine that's his last bowl for the day. I can't see that we'll be playing this last end with the scores the way they are. Greg Brown coming up to the mat. So playing with a bit of weight, hoping to take the kick back, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I think you're right there, John.
Yeah, he narrowly missed it too.
What does ask you back just to come behind the kitty? As long as the ball stays up, I think he'd be pretty happy.
Unfortunately, it's in the ditch.
Yeah, Greg's having a good look at this one. It's just going to go past though. Come to a good home though.
Right, now it's up to the skippers. Chris with the first bowl.
It's been a pretty good game though, John. There's been some fantastic bowls by all players.
Yep.
Fortunately, the scoreboard doesn't really indicate that, but there's been some really great bowls by all players. It's a huge effort to make any grand final over here, so well done to both sides. goes, John. It'd be a great bowl.
It is a great bowl.
Good bowl by Pods. That's just indicated that Pods' side is holding 2 at the moment. I think they'll all be shaking hands after that end.
Couldn't quite see whether that was 2 or 3. Could you see that, Chris?
No, I couldn't see that one then. I thought they'll be shaking hands there, but what's he going to play?
I thought
back
so
up?
too. But no, playing the last end.
Well, I guess their bowls bags are up this end, so saves the carrying.
I couldn't see whether it was a 2 or a 3. I thought it was 3, but I thought I saw Matty Neal put 2 fingers up.
He's done his first bowl. Pods likes to look at this one. He's played him pretty well. Probably about a match length away from the kids. So good open. That's a great reply by Cat. About 5 inches in front of Kitty. That's a good reply. Another good bowl by Donny, just behind Kitty. So he should be pretty happy with those last 2 bowls.
Beautiful bowls. Yeah, Xavier on a good line, just the weight.
Yeah, he had a good track then. Yeah, Xavier played very well against us in the last game. Probably expect he'll be right up there with his second bowl. Yeah, another good bowl by Mark Bowles. He's played well, hasn't he, as a team?
Oh, very good. Very talented team too, Chris. So I'd have fairly high expectations for them. Okay, Zave's put some extra weight on this bowl.
Oh, very good try.
Yeah. Great bowl from Mark Bowles. It was a positional shot that was being requested by Chris Young, and he's done it very well.
Oh, that little feather helped Matt's bowl then.
Certainly did.
Yeah. Wowza.
Wow, what a bowl.
That's just unbelievable. Great bowl there.
Yep.
By Greg Brown.
Well, Chris Young asking Greg Brown to do it again. Well, I'll look very closely to see if he can do the same bowl.
Yeah, it'd be unbelievable if you could do it again. Oh, he has been bowling very well, though.
Oh, he has been bowling well. He's been the destroyer.
He's close.
I think he's going to cut the head slightly, but
Yeah.
it's not going to hurt.
Geez, the weight was good, though, again, wasn't it?
It's a tight head now.
So, John, what do you reckon Pods are doing his last end? Do you reckon he'll have a run at that?
Well, he's got Matt Neal's bowl just laterally, hasn't he? I'm not sure that's going to really help him, though. Taking a run at it, it's going to be hard to do that, isn't it? Just because of the bowls that are sitting up front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bowls, is it?
Yeah, looks like 5 in front.
Well, that's what Matt's asking, is maybe make connection with that bowl of Xavier's. Is it? Yeah, Xavier's green bowl. There we go. Yeah.
He's on its strike. Oh, well, that opened things up a bit, didn't it?
Incredible, isn't it, what happens? I mean, that's pushed Xavier's bowl across somewhat. Holding 2 for Chris Young. A thought that has occurred to me is that I was assuming it was 12 ends for this grand final. I might have been wrong because they played this end. So it might be that they're playing more than 12 ends.
Yeah, you could be right there, John, but I think they'll still just play the 12 ends, I think.
Do you think? Okay.
Well, we'll soon know after Chris's last bowl. Ooh, that was close.
It was a good bowl.
Yeah. Hey, you might be right here, John. If they're looking to make some more numbers, they might be playing a few more than 12 ends.
Yeah, it could be the case. Let's see. No, there's a shake of the hand, so it was 12 ends. And
And it looks like another 2 shots to Chris Young's side.
yeah, I wasn't sure what we had in that last end, but points go to the Chris Young team. well done. Congratulations. They've played extremely well. I think that's 9 wins on the trot. I think they had 8 wins in the fours. Is that right?
Yeah, that's incredible, isn't it? I mean,
It is incredible.
It's a good combination they've got there.
Yeah.
And you're right, they all played very, very well today. And hats off to the Chris Young side, but credit to Pod's team for getting through the final. They put up a good battle.
Yeah, and to get through the grand final is really quite an effort. So well done. And well done to the Warrnambool Bowls Club on putting on such a great event. And we should mention, of course, Qube Logistics, who have been the major sponsor for this tournament. They're an international logistics firm, and certainly we couldn't be putting this tournament on if it wasn't for Qube Logistics. So thanks very much to them. And thanks very much to you, Chris, for co-commentating on this grand final. The final day. Thanks very much.
And thanks, John, for inviting me here to commentate. And we look forward to catching up with you next year.
Look forward to it, Chris. All right, all the best. Cheerio for now.